Hey everybody, this is Jordan K. Vestra here, and today we have amazing game news that had just released recently. I am just astonished at what I am seeing. I think gaming's back. 100% gaming is back in its golden age. Yes, yes, yes. Well, let's start off with one thing. Gears of War E-Day. I can't believe what I'm seeing with Gears of War E-Day. I know all of it is kind of like built to look good and it's built in certain sections, but from what they've been showing, it looks so much better than Gears of War 5 and 4, and I'm so happy. Because Gears of War 4, while not bad, and Gears of War 5 wasn't really that bad either, they kind of were just lacking any of like the interesting like characters that we wanted. But in this game, Ty's back, Marcus is back, Dom is back. Dude, I'm just so excited with what I'm seeing. Like, I'm so happy. I mean, from what the gameplay shows, it looks like the sprinting is different, and I'm kind of happy because I can't lie, the Gears of War sprinting looks really dumb. And I'm kind of glad they changed it to where they're actually like sprinting. And it looks like they're going to have different cover mechanics now, because if there's lower stuff on the floor, like the cover's lower, your character will actually like prone and take cover. I'm glad that they're doing that, because it was kind of dumb how all the cover you got in the original Gears of War was like waist high, so you can just take cover behind it. But now you can take cover in the middle of like a busy street with cracks in the ground and go take cover behind them. Really good mechanic. I am so glad they added that. Retro Lancer looks sexy as fuck. Pistol, the shotgun, everything looks good. The locusts look good. And I'm just so glad that Gears of War is back. Now, obviously, the game could suck. Obviously. You know, the campaign could suck. The glitchy at launch. Who knows? But with how long it's been since Gears of War 5 came out, I hope that they took the time to develop the game because of how long ago Gears 5 was. So I am just astonished at what we have and what we are seeing with Gears of War. I'm so glad it's back, because Gears of War just fell off past Gears 4. It just fell off so hard. Hivebusters kind of brought it back, but it just wasn't the same. Next thing is Alien Isolation 2. I am shocked this even came out, because Alien Isolation 2, from my knowledge, was they were never going to make another one because the original team that made Alien Isolation 1 didn't work at the company anymore, so they didn't want to make a bad product because they didn't have the original team. But it seems like now we're going to get Alien Isolation 2, and it looks like we're going to still be following Amanda, because we can see like a woman's eyes real quick, but the trailer looked like it was in Japanese or like some other language. But we saw Amanda, or what looked like Amanda, so maybe she's coming back. Maybe she got found. Because I know she's in the comics, but I don't know if it's following the comics. But yeah, I am shocked that Alien Isolation 2 came out. I never thought I'd see the day where this game came out. I thought I would die with never seeing it. But the biggest news I have is DMZ. I am really good. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing right now with DMZ, especially with the new reveal. The map looks great, way better than what we got in Modern Warfare 2. The proc chat sounds good. It sounds like they're gonna sound like on walkie-talkies now. There's proc chat distance, there's echo, and there's fall off. It's gonna be so good. And I know the trailer that, they have to make it look cinematic, so nobody's going to be playing tactically, and so everybody's going to be wall bouncing and sliding everywhere. So let's be for real here. Like, no one's going to be moving slowly. But it looks just fantastic with what I am seeing. Like, I am just so happy Modern Warfare is so back. I am so glad Call of Duty's back. Like, reading the blog post that they put for DMZ, it looks like that they're adding like some sort of like wanted level system, kind of like GTA, where I guess like the more times you're fighting and like doing things that are like increasing, like your presence or your threat, you kind of get like this wanted level, and like AI enemies near you will start hunting you, or paying more attention to you and shit like that. It looks pretty cool, honestly. I really like it. And stuff with like tanks, there's gonna be enemy like patrols, kind of like with Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint, where they have wandering enemies. It seems like it's going to be like that. So the world's going to be more like alive, which I think could be good if the AI is not stupid, which is a gamble because Call of Duty mainly has a lot of stupid enemies. But yeah, but it looks like what we're getting is like a base of operations now. And they're adding an MIA system like from Rainbow Six Extraction, where if you don't extract in time, or you leave the game or maybe disconnect, you go MIA and you could buy that operator back. So you can continue using them without having to restart. So I think it's really cool. The 3D printer to craft like backpacks and stuff, like it seems like they're going all out compared to DMZ1, and I'm glad they are, because DMZ1 and even DMZ 2.0 was still extremely boring to play. So I'm glad that they're taking this a little more seriously and they're actually putting effort into it. I just hope they don't abandon it after the game comes out, which is what they did with DMZ. Is they updated it like once or twice, did 2.0 and then just abandoned it, and it still sucked. So well, we can still pray, you know, we can still hope and pray that they care for it and just don't leave it behind. One thing I really hope they do add is a PvE, which I did mention, I think, in my previous Modern Warfare video. I hope they add PvP because, or not PvP, I hope they add PvE because I think it's going to help players like me who aren't really big fans of PvP anymore, unless it's like Overwatch or Siege. And I just kind of want to, you know, chill with my friends or just chill by myself and just play the game. And I know, you know, that kind of ruins the point, but it's like Escape from Tarkov. It's like, we know the people we're going to be fighting. They're not going to be playing tactically. They're not going to be playing slowly. They're going to be side canceling. They're going to be dolphin diving. They're going to be 360 no scoping you. Like, we're going to get tryhards. We're not going to play as slow as they are advertising this game to be. And this could pull a Modern Warfare 2 situation where, since this game is trying to be like a milsim, it kind of ruins the flow because people want to play like it's Call of Duty, but they want you to play like it's a milsim. So I think so far from what the movement and what it looks like, they are balancing out between casual and experience. So hopefully in execution, it works. But I just wish they added a PvE, even if it's later on. I just hope we get a PvE experience because I think it will help players like me who just aren't a big fan of PvP anymore because of the tryhards that infect fucking PvP games. So the last thing is I want to talk about is Halo. It looks amazing. I'm glad I replayed, or not replayed, I played through Halo Master Chief Collection, which you should totally go watch, by the way. It's a video on my YouTube channel. I'm really surprised with what I'm seeing, and it looks like they said they're adding 3 new missions, and one of them is a space mission, and some other one looks like some mushroom forest thing, and it honestly, it looks really cool. And the one thing that caught my eye though was with co-op, because I think they're going to add co-op campaign, is you can play as Sergeant Johnson. So he's going to be more into the story compared to how he was originally, where he was really only there in cutscenes and like some of the missions. So I am really interested in seeing what's going on. Master Chief's armor looks sexy. Johnson looks a little different, looks a little like Steve Harvey, but still looks sexy. Like, he's looking good. Like, I am happy with what I'm seeing. And I hope that if this does good and it's a good game, that they remake other Halo games, because I think it would be cool if they kind of remade the story a little bit to, you know, kind of in the 343 style, because it seems that 343 is struggling to keep the story of the Bungie Halo going. And I think if they can just remake Halo Combat Evolved and continue to remake 2, 3, 4, and 5, that they can make it in their way, so they don't have to rely on the Bungie, like the Bungie hand that's lifting them up. They can just go their own separate way, and I think that's what Bungie really, 343 really needs. They need to go their own way and stop living in Bungie's shadow, because we already know Bungie's fucking collapsing. Marathon's barely cracking like 5,000 players, and it's only because the free weekend it's getting like 30,000 because of the free week. But yeah, that's really about it, guys. Most likely my next video will be a Life is Strange video. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but until our next adventure, have a good day. Goodbye.